So, hi guys, welcome to the channel Learn Concepts with Nikhil. Discover, learn, and grow. So, before going to joins now, I forgot to say one other keyword called a hashing. Hashing, not having. It is one of the main keyword. It is also used for filtering purpose, like where only. But having is used on group by. Where is used on a normal data, whereas having keyword is used on a group by for filtering purpose. Example, let's take this. Yeah, let's take this our previous table, and we can like we know that it contains of ID, name, country, role, and runs. Right? Virat Kohli, India batsman, and the total runs of the cricket player. Right? So I will be saying you the use case like when we can use a having but don't forget this one point, guys. Like always remember this one point. Filter is used to filter the data in the normal data, but having is used to filter the data when we do group by, right? Group by के लिए having use होगा, like in order to filter the group by data, having is used. In order to filter the normal data, where is used. So first, let's go select select count of count of name from table name, right? Cricketers. So this is the counter. We will be getting count around 10, right? So we will be canceling this. I will be going step by step so that you will understand. I will be adding a country. Now it will be grouping the count of players names based upon country. Here it will be using group by cricketers, right? Table name. Hamara. So the output will be we will be getting the we will be getting the names of the players of particular country, each country. So it is showing us error. Unknown column cricketers from cricketers group by cricketers, sorry, group by country, right? Group by country. So if we run this code, right? If we run this code, we will be getting India has two players, like it has grouped, like grouped based upon countries. Like India has two players, England has two players, Australia has two players, and Pakistan, New Zealand has one player. करके. Up to here, this is clear, right? But I want the listen carefully, guys. But I want the list of those players, like those players in the country who scored more than 5,000 runs, right? So that it will be filtering the where runs column is greater than 5,000, right? Now, see, according to this syntax, now according to this code, it will be selecting the count of names, count of the cricket players based upon the country, based upon the country. Like it will be grouping based upon the country, but it will be counting only the players. Like it will be counting the players only who scored more than 5,000 runs. Suppose if we have India, like India mein like there is Virat Kohli as well as Jasprit Bumrah, right? Like but only Virat Kohli score is more than 5,000 runs. Jasprit Bumrah score is 4,000 runs only, right? But Virat Kohli ka runs are more than 5,000. So it will be grouping based upon the country, but also it will be considering the filters made by the where. So let's execute this. You will be getting uh, see. So India gives only one player. That one player is nothing but Virat Kohli, who scored more than 5,000 runs. Here England has two players who scored more than 5,000 runs. Also, Australia has two players. Like Pat Cummins scored somewhere between 700 or 1000. So, like it excluded Pat Cummins and it included Steve Smith, who scored more than 5000 runs. But England has two players like Joe Root and some other player who scored more than 5000 runs. So that is the reason why it is giving the fetching the data of players who scored more than two runs, more than 5000 runs in the specific country. So on group by, I can add a filter like where is done filtering for normal data, right? Having will be doing filtering for group by. Where cannot yeah, where cannot do filtering for group by clause. Only having can do filtering for group by clause. So Vaisa, so having let's have having count of name name greater than one. So a क्या करेगा कि like let's execute this again. Uh, Here we got the values of players, right? India has only one person who scored more than 5,000. England has two people who scored more than 5,000. Australia has only one person, like one player who scored more than 5,000, right? And the column name is count of name. So, like, yeah, now we will be filtering the count of name, right? With the clause having count of name, right? Count of name greater than one. So what this does is like we have did the grouping of countries, right? In that grouping also we want to filter the data again. Like uh, we want to go advanced to the filtering. Like advanced filtering करना चाहता हूँ मैं. Like I want to do the filtering in a advanced way. I want to filter the groups also. Up to now I have filtered only normal data. Like I have filtered only players data. Like who scored more than 5,000, I got their record, right? But now I want to filter the groups. That is the reason why we are using having, and count of the name should be greater than one. I don't want one player who scored more than 5,000 in the country. I want two players. Two players of the country who scored more than 5,000. So if we run this code now, we will be getting only England. Why? Because England is the only country who has players who scored more than 5,000. So this is about having, guys. हम ऑर्डर बाय भी कर सकते हैं, लाइक वी कैन डू ऑर्डर बाय, बट देर इज लाइक we can do order by in ascending or descending order, but there is only one record as we got, so we cannot do ordering for this, but if we got 2 to 3 values or 200 to 300 values for the larger data set, you can do ordering by ascending or descending order. So now I will be saying you the order of precedence. Like first, I will be writing the order of precedence and then I will be explaining about you. First, select from select from where select from where select from where group by sorry group by group by having order by group by having order by and order by and limit. So this is the order of precedence. Order of precedence is nothing but like we have to execute the code in this manner only, this order only. Like see the code here. See the code here. First I have used select. Then I have used from. See, this count and all you forget about it. Why? Because these are functions, right? These are not keywords. These are functions, reserved keywords they are. These are functions. So first keyword is select. After select, I'm using from, right? After from, I'm using where. And after where, I'm using group by. And after using group by, I'm using having. And after having, I can use order by, like in order to like sort the data from the ascending to descending or descending to ascending, I can use order by ascending or order by descending. And after order by, you can use limiter, like limit my data up to 3 rows only, limit my data up to 2 rows only. You have to follow this order of precedence for sure. Why? Because like if we keep group by before and where after, the code will be showing an error. Or if we keep having before having in place of where and where in place of having, it will be showing error. So you have to follow this order of precedence. Order of precedence is select from where group by having order by and limit. This is about having, guys. From the next video, we will be directly jumping into joins. Yeah, thank you.